in the East as we take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by American Express. Bob Wischusen here with Kevin Weeks and Leah Hextall as that puck touched in the corner by Timo Meier. The first chance goes to Dawson Mercer. Also realize they are basically out of runway to track down the Boston Bruins for that final spot as that shot gobbled up again by Gibson. And now cruising in behind the net, Paul Cotter. Wheels, double teamed, reverses. Nemitz is available at the right point. That long wrister stick to the corner deliberately by Gibson. Johansson pins Bjugstad up against the glass. Evgeny Dadonov draws into the lineup tonight for Max Siplikov. He sets up Bjugstad from a tough angle. Hugging the post was Gibson. And it's ahead, a giveaway right through the skates though of Cotter. Is probably belief when this team is healthy they can win as Seider walks one and wrist shot. Save Markstrom. The rebound, centering pass into the skates of Alex DeBrincat. Hard angle shot by Kopp, turned out by Markstrom. This season, Weeksy, when both Hughes brothers have been healthy and in the lineup, the Devils are 21-12-2.
It's absolutely remarkable. They're that impactful. And really up front with Jack, and same thing with Luke in helping the transition game with speed.
DeBrincat across the line, wrist shot, blocker save made by Markstrom. Right onto the stick of Andrew Kopp, wound around to the legendary Patrick Kane. Held on side, long wrist shot, scores! Seider launches it from long range. Kopp with the screen in front, and the Red Wings have the early lead. Mo Seider.
Well, if you're a Wings fan in Rochester Hills, Michigan, you love this because your young stud defenseman doesn't force anything. Simple shot selection, fade away, and put it towards the net. Great net front traffic in front of Markstrom. And this one finds.
And this is also a team, Weeksy, that has struggled mightily 5-on-5. They really have depended on their special teams. Casper walks in, gives it up. Raymond taps it wide, try to bank shot. Creates the turnover for Hischier. Comes across the line. Here's the shorthanded drop pass. Mercer looked to center and rolls in on Gibson. And with Hischier lurking, Gibson has to cover. Kane so dangerous as he works it beneath the goal line. Flips 1-2 to DeBrincat, but a turnover. Odd man rush for the Devils. 3-on-2 through center. Brown drops it. Dillon a return. Brown toe drag. Shoot save made by Gibson. Circling, Gritschick brings it across the line. In the high slot, drops one off. There is Hughes at the half wall. That one-timer fanned on by Meier. Thrown through the slot. Off the outside of the net from Jack Hughes. And Ben Sherratt sautés one off the right wing glass as the Red Wings will change all five.
Try to catch John Gibson short side. He didn't bite. Nice post discipline by him, and that led to that save.
Dangled through center by Jack Hughes. Accelerates into the offensive zone. Shoots wide. All the way around the glass. Kovacevic keeps it onside. And there's Bernard Docker to pitch it same side. Chopped at by Marco Kasper, but again kept onside by Kovacevic. Tied up with the stick of Bjugstad. Kane has the puck. Kane eyes the net. Glove save, Markstrom. The quick snap shot from Kane, who's now asking for a penalty on Bjugstad. Bjugstad dodged a bullet as well, as he could have been called there. Leather flashed by Markstrom. And Hamilton, the one touch through the legs to Jack Hughes. Gets a return. Hughes walks it in. Hughes shoots. Save made. Gibson looking for the rebound on the edge of the crease. It is still loose. Digging forward is Hischier. Digging it out is Seider. Whips it up the boards, and it's all the way down.
Able to just send that in length of the ring. Very good play defensively.
Jack Hughes sets up Luke Hughes. The one touch. Save Gibson. Right underneath the mask. A snapshot from Mercer. Accelerating is Justin Falk. A little wiggle across the line. Rasmussen the trailer. Shoots. Save Markstrom. With Alex DeBrincat to Patrick Kane. Right across the line. Seider with room. He shoots. Save Markstrom. And he holds. Kane holds. Kane dangles. As sometimes it seems only he can.
Yes.
His hands might be the best we've seen. Raymond to Seider. Wrist shot again. Save Markstrom. And a quick clear as it's thrown by Dougie Hamilton the length of the rink. That puck he took right above the boot. And he is limping to the bench. That long shot from Appleton guided to the corner by Markstrom.
Greatness, absolutely.
2 times 100-point scorer, as well as that shot whistles wide of Markstrom's cage all the way back to Edmondson left point. And that was denied on the edge of the crease. Jack Hughes skates down the loose puck. Dougie Hamilton has it. 12 on the power play. Hamilton shoots. That's blocked in front.
He did, and one thing that's noticeable, and I asked him about this, the second unit, they really established the shot early. They come out with a shooter's mentality, not only because they have less time.
Timo Meier rips one on net. John Gibson able to hold on. And to that point, Jesper Bratt bypassing that shot. Here's a blast that flutters off the glove of Gibson. As a knuckle puck from Dillon found its way through. A dangle by Seider. Edvinsson in the corner. Centering pass off the skates of Evgeny Dadonov. So Gibson out to play it. Cotter with the block and rolls in on Gibson. Another try. Timo Meier finds it at the half wall. A dangle and a control. Fires one towards the net. Wheel around wrister. Found its way to the midsection. I mean, Todd McClellan told us, right? It's like deodorant.
Absolutely.
Comper drives the net. Peels in the corner. Appleton on the backhand. Save Markstrom. Keeps it moving. Good stick by Dillon in the passing lane. Tries to kick it free. Lurking is Kane. He's first to the puck. And now Seider. Towards the net. Score! Tipped in front. It looked like a stick. Gotten on the puck by Van Riemsdyk. Another wrister from Seider is the trigger. And Van Riemsdyk gives Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Ask me, what do you do when your power play isn't hot? And I told you shots, but I want you to watch James Van Riemsdyk get to the net 21. We talked about him off the top of the broadcast. And great job by Mo Seider again. Nothing special, but something highly effective. Another wrist shot, and he placed it where he scored the goal in the first period. This time, he's got the big man Vetteroni, JVR, net front, who's established. And watch Seider. He's like, I'm going to put that in a place where he can make a play. Heads up play all around by the Wings. 2-0.
Emmett Finney now attacks with a 2-0 lead. Shoots, stick save Markstrom. Finney ridden to the boards by Dillon. Glass looks up ice. The outlet. Aminaho driving on Sherratt. Puts on the brakes. Waits for reinforcements to arrive. It's off to Jesper Bratt. Bratt with room. Bratt wrists one off the left pad of Gibson. Dillon up top. That shot deflects over the top of the net. Aminaho controls, and Bratt once again on the move. Nemitz a one-timer. Save made by Gibson. Swept up the boards, not out.
Keep an eye on him. He looks a little bit roughed up after that hit.
Took down the wing. Jack Hughes to the net. Diving stop by Johansson. And now racing the other way, JT Comper. Off the stick of Brent-Said Nygaard. And on the back pedal, Luke Hughes lost the puck. Appleton drops it. And a good stick. Falk clears the zone. Luke Hughes plays it across. Siegenthaler to Jesper Bratt. Nice little dangle onside. Gets a return. Back to Aminaho. Off the post! The second time the Devils have drawn iron in this period.
On that, and subsequent opportunity rings the iron. Iron unkind for the Devils.
Johansson wheels his way across the Devils line to the goal line, into the glove of Markstrom, and he will hold on.
Ducks have been a lot of fun to watch. Very good season overall so far for the Wings. And, of course, the Buffalo Sabres, hottest team in the National at this moment. And what a game it looks like up there in Buffalo with them in Tampa.
Sauce down to the goal line, and a return. Kane waiting for it. Bratt the intercept. Bukestad kills some time. Whips one into the glove of Gibson, who wants to keep things moving. Has trailers, but lurking was Mercer. And there is Mercer for the takeaway. Falk has it back. Falk moves in. Open ice. Shoots. Oh, what a glove save by Markstrom.
Gets a bit of steam, and he's a great shooter. He's looking glove side. Markstrom's glove has other ideas. What a stop. Excellent.
Nemitz across the line. Top of the circle. Shoots. Wide. All the way around. No, it catches. It looks like a piece of the netting.
Zone time together and continue to press Cam Talbot. Try to pressure him. He just got in the net now in relief. So that would be the recipe, and also stay out of the box.
DeBrincat, backdoor, Copp, backhander, save made on the goal line, and it's kept out of the net by Luke Hughes, helping out Jacob Markstrom. That shot caroms off bodies in front. So he and Larkin both question marks right now, and those are two very valuable players. That shot off the glove of Talbot, swept behind the net by Kasper.
Here in the latter part of the season,
And they've certainly done that to this point in this game.
Falk thought about a drive. Sherratt tries one, deflected in front. Markstrom, I'm not sure he knew exactly where the puck was, but he has it. That was an excellent save.
Very often at this level are you going to get clean looks all the time. And watch Markstrom. This one's deflected. That's an outstanding save by him. And that's why I kind of look behind him, because it gets deflected en route right there. And great job squeezing the wickets together.
Whatever defenseman came out early with him so he could practice those deflections in front. If they fired 100 pucks at the net, he got his stick on 98 of them.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was amazing. Backdoor, score! What a pass! Van Riemsdyk. The cutter was Dominic Shine. It's 3-0. Detroit with 9.5 minutes to go in the third period.
Some outstanding puck movement here by the Wings, and it's Van Riemsdyk, who's usually a net front guy. And you can see him feather this one on the backhand. And Dominic Shine, but watch Van Riemsdyk first go to work behind the net. Great job by him. And he spots Shine, and Shine makes no mistake.
Save
Dominic
the puck.
Shine, welcome to the National.
The first career goal for Dominic Shine. And now Emmett Finney across the line with Casper. Finney moves in to the backhand. Stuff attempt. Save made by Markstrom, and the rebound put to the corner.
Good stuff.
Moritz Seider
So
with a
cool.
good recovery.
See how cool he was on that shoe? Zero panic for Seider.
He rarely looks stressed.
So true.
Kopp, a nice little touch pass and a shoulder save made by Markstrom.